So, yeah, we're struggling to get rid of Malacia. Watch this space. We'll see how it goes. Chelsea apparently are after Aston Villa's goalkeeper Martinez. But apparently he wants to come to United. I say Chelsea can have him. Really. Martinez wouldn't be my first choice. He's a good player. He would be an upgrade from Onana. But I think there's better out there. I've said on other videos, Diogo Costa is probably a better bet for Manchester United. I mean, we'd probably have to pay 45 million for Martinez. I'd rather pay the 60 million buyout that Diogo Costa, I think, has in his contract. He's Portuguese international. I think he's younger as well. The Portuguese connection. He's better than Martinez on Football Manager. So if Football Manager says he's great, then it's Diogo Costa for me. I know Martinez has won the World Cup, fair enough. And if we got Martinez, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But I think there's better options out there. But that's the news. Just stating the news. Martinez wants to come to Man United, but Chelsea are after him as well. So that's that. And also, Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, as of today, I believe, is coming back to Manchester United as it stands. Aston Villa have chosen not to exercise the buyout of 40 million. I'm not surprised. He didn't exactly set the world on fire when he was at Aston Villa. He was a solid player at best. Would you spend 40 million on him? Probably not. Will Manchester United get 40 million for him? Not from a competitive side, they won't. If they do, I will eat hay with a donkey. I will. Live on a stream. I will get some hay. I'll find a donkey from somewhere and I will eat that hay. If Man United get 40 million for Marcus Rashford. There's no way a team is going to spend 40 million and then pay his wages. It's just not happening. Saudi, that's the only place where he can go where we can get 40 million and he can get his 300, he'd get more than 300 grand a week in Saudi, but no. So he's coming back. Now, he's probably going to go back to United and he's probably going to go into the reserves, right? I can imagine Ruben Amorim is just going to be ruthless with him and say, right, you're in the under-21, stay there, train there, and then we'll see if we can get a move for you. Because he's just going to want to work with his first team, the players that he wants to work with, and he's going to build this side around. So, and he's not going to want any sort of negative attention. He's not going to want a bad smell around the training ground. He's going to want everyone focused on the job at hand, and all of that nonsense. Well, it's not nonsense at all, but all of that kind of thing. I think that's what's going to happen really with Ruben Amorim and Marcus Rashford. But yeah, as it stands, Aston Villa are not exercising that option of 40 million. Well, I've just read anyway. So we are stuck with Marcus Rashford. Okay. Watch this space. You never know. I fancy the best bet is probably we'll get him sent out on another loan. Maybe he'll go to Barcelona on a loan and maybe they'll pay his wages. Something like that. And maybe 1.5 million for the season. I think it's probably going to have to be that kind of thing for the next 3 years, really. Yeah, unless he goes to Barcelona and miraculously wakes up and bags in 25 goals, and then they decide, "Go on then, 40 million, we'll do it. Why not?" But I can't see that happening. But yeah, I think that's us up to date on Manchester United's news. We've talked about Mbeumo, Pogba, Gyökeres, Johnny Evans, Martinez, Malacia, Darren Fletcher, and yeah, that's that. But yeah, okay, here we are. We are now going to do a fun comparison, and we are going to talk about who was better for Manchester United. Who was better, George Best or Cristiano Ronaldo? Okay. Now this, I just want to preface this by saying, I want your opinions as well. Thoughts in the chat. The Big D reads all of the chat. So the Big D wants to know what is on your mind, what you think. But because the Big D is going to give his opinion, so you might as well give yours. And we're going to talk about, and we're going to get my AI assistant, ChatGPT, up, and we're going to compare these two players.